Capricorn, what's good? I'm your mom, high priest, straight up chilling up here. My name's Armando. It is Moon's Day, top of the Mars hour to you. I'm recording this a little later in my afternoon on the 28th of April. It's Monday, the Moon's Day. Thank you for being here. This is your horoscope and your new moon in Taurus reading. Horoscope is based on your rising sign, so take what resonates. As always, yes, please. The reading is wide open, right? Like, I know I time them and all that, but feel free to come back to them. Maybe even if you find them after the new moon, right? Like, and you're wondering, well, does it pertain? If it's resonating, then I would say it pertains. Okay, but anyway, horoscopes are based on your rising. So you could have a 12th, 1st, or 2nd, somewhere thereabouts, Capricorn placement. Your ascendant could very well be ascendant Capricorn, right? Anyway, you might as well jump into your horoscope. But with that, yes, I do want to say thank you very much for being here. As always, hit like if the message resonates along the way, and if you feel like it. I'm getting very hungry. I'm so sorry about that. And yes, I ask our guides of the highest, most brilliant, divine white light, protect us, protect me as I channel and interpret for you. Once again, take what resonates, leave the rest for the rest. This could be about you. This could be about them. This could be about both of you. This could be about something hidden from you. This could be something that you're hiding from them. Oh my gosh, what are we? Okay, here we go. Capricorn, new relationships. So we want new. Yes, maybe you don't want new relationships. So maybe it is a relationship with yourself. Yes, it very much is a new relationship with yourself. Also, it could be the return of a familiar relationship, the return of familiars, the return of spiritual guides that once maybe guided you and now they guide you, or the return of a loved one, meaning crossover, recently crossed over, or just crossed over in this lifetime. They contact you. That happens to me, and I don't want to scare you. Maybe you're not like a medium or a psychic of any of that sort. But hey, maybe you believe in spiritual guides. Maybe you believe in familiars. Maybe there's a new pet, things like that. Okay. And I apologize. Like, I'm on the marketplace and I'm trying to sell things and people are so rude. As if I'm not, right? Okay. We want you to look closely. Like, people could be flirty with you. People could be holding back. You could be holding back. Very coquettish or coy. Not that any of it's bad, but just like, play as much into it as you want to or not. Eventually we're going to ask you to, there's a new space. Like, maybe you might need to leave the space now. Like, it could even involve work. And so hopefully this is a good exit, or there's a good exit plan. But basically, yeah, like you want bigger, better, and that's okay. We want that for you. Or maybe you want simple, easy, meaning like less confronting, less confrontational. You want a simple life, and that's okay. Or you want the bigger, better, the bad and bougie life. Either way, we like that is very involved, and you're there. You're very involved. So now we need you to not be so involved. The way I put it sometimes is like, how much do you want to invest? How much have you invested? And this is in relationships. Like, how invested are you, right? Like, okay, that's how much time you'll need to move away from them, right? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Think clearly, please. You're healing a lot. You're healing a lot of wounds, like father wounds that affect you in collectives, that affect you in your friend groups. Maybe it is your father who's very present, right? Whether alive or crossed over. And I don't mean to bring up anything like emotional, but obviously, yes, like my condolences always if they are just recently crossed over. But I think that you're well acquainted with this level of spiritual essence and spirituality. And so now it's more like you knew that they were there guiding you, and now you know where they're guiding you. Like, you know what all is involved in that, right? Like, it's not just like you feeling the presence. It's more like, oh, they're telling me to go here and to do this, to like listen to this, to look over here, that sort of thing. Yes, brilliant. Love it. Okay, it's juicy. It's very spiritual. Like, drop in. Okay, drop out, drop in. Sit under the tree, the Buddha, right? Like, it's very Buddha. You're very Buddha. Of all the signs, you're the most Buddha in this moment. Your expression is very Buddha-like, or hopefully you've garnered that expression, meaning like not a lot of people can budge you. Perfect. We love it. We don't need them to budge you right now, unless, you know, it includes the budget, right? I'm being silly for no reason. You could be thinking a lot of expansion. Okay, so I go back to the simple life. Like, maybe you're like, well, how can it be simple when it's never going to be simple? You could have that feeling, and that's okay, because really, you deserve more. You deserve more is more. More is more for you. But we need space. We need you to, whatever has made you feel low, we need that vibe to go away. We need you to vibe with the space that you're in and call in bigger space. Okay. Then we will look at who you're committing. Don't rely too much on that now. Allow your spiritual means, your rituals to do that for you. And the way you're going to get there is if you drop out and then drop in, right? So a lot of you creating space energetically and spiritually, like dropping in, will get to how you're going to make money to get a bigger space, sort of thing, right? Okay. And then really it is all about that. There's a whole heart space, and it's not meant to leave you feeling out of sorts. It's meant for you to enjoy the silence, enjoy the truth within you, and enjoy not being involved with BS. Okay. But here we are where, yes, don't be taken too much by the TV, the news. Like, allow that to put you back into the vibration of open space. Okay. There's a lot to say about meditating on the symbolism of wide open spaces, unfurnished homes, things like that. Clean homes, clean kitchens, things like that. Clean hearth. Okay. Home health is wealth. I don't know. Healthy space is wealthy space. On that note, okay. Are we here yet? It's a challenge, yeah. You've been challenged. Are you up for the challenge? It's very helpful. Yeah, you are very helpful. This is helpful, right? Yeah. I'll just pull a few of the values. Blank space. Look, I'm not here. there's a reason, right? There's a reason why I'm here and you're listening to my fucking crazy bullshit, right? Because it's not bullshit. It's real. Look at this wide open space. There's purpose in that, okay? There's purpose in your being left out, feeling like the heart is wide open. The wings are freaking wide, okay? We need space for your wings. Your wings are like, the wingspan is doubled in size, right? It has increased in size. Boy, do I love that. I love blank space. And yeah, you're like the artist. You're like, a blank canvas. All right, then. Maybe you're wondering what to do with the budget. The budget is blown wide open, right? Don't spend it all at once. Maybe you do want to furnish your home slowly but surely. It's almost like you're filling it up with energy first. That's beautiful. I love it. Your energy is spiritually centered and focused. At least I hope it is. Thank you for being here. Here's your Dreamscape Oracle. Okay, the gift, yes. Wow, the spring. Where is it flowing? Okay, we only see the origin right now. Where is it flowing? Where will you put your time, your attention, your mind, your money? Okay, where will that go? Because there's a lot, you're drawing in a lot, even at night, even though you try to hide. A gift that keeps on giving, and a gift from the Father, the Jupiterian Father, expansive, very expansive. It will expand. It is very creative. It is pertinent. It is suggested that you place it into not frivolous creativity, into creativity that honors your lineage, that honors your family, or honors your production skills, or honors your intelligence, okay, the way about you, the way of doing. And maybe your budget includes just how to increase through, what do they call it? Like, well, I mean, passively increase your income, but maybe not even that. Maybe it's not even about like passive income. It's about, looking at different funds. Why am I even thinking about that? But like high yield accounts, savings, okay, trust funds, retirement funds. I know it seems rather silly to be talking about that, but is it really silly to be talking about saving money? No, it's never too silly. And I'm a Pisces, okay? So please, like, this is not a time to be silly, right? We can laugh a little, but it looks like look what you've done. Now, all of a sudden, maybe, people come out of the woodworks. Is it that typical message? You can lean on your guides. Now you're realizing too that you can lean on the home hearth. The hearth, cleanliness is godliness. Okay, there you go. It can be very surgical. It can be very, the white space, the negative space has that connotation. But we need positive and negative. They attract each other. They make up the building blocks of us. Energy, amino acids. Okay. And then we together, plus and minus come together, positive and negative. Okay. They attract each other, or they build momentum, or they're compartmentalize, they culminate into something else. Okay, building blocks, amino acids, right? Protein. None of this is about food, but is it? I'm kidding. It really isn't. But it's, oh my God, it's spiritual nutrition, the spiritual food bank. Wow, I love this. Y'all, what the hell am I on? I don't know. Lots of caffeine. Now we are at the Taro. Wow. Why blank space though, right? Why blank space? It's because you're going to need a lot of space, because if you've uncovered Pandora's box, the gift, it comes with a lot more than you thought was coming, right? Like, it's like not just the money, it's the heirlooms, it's the antiques, it's that house, this home, that car, this or that. Look, Capricorn, you're here. Sagittarius too. You've learned a lot from past relationships, previous or existing, that involve your family, friends, anything like that, lovers, ex-marriages, things like that. Anything like that. Previous, past, current, anything. Siblings, mothers, fathers, uncles, and everything. Your mama, your cousin, everyone. Okay, look, the world, you are in that liminal space. What will you create? You have Major Arcana 21, Major Arcana number 11, holy moly, Major Arcana number 14. We already talked about temperance, that this is the positive and negative coming together, and you're understanding shadow, what it means for this timing, that in your past, you have been taken by the dark, you have been taken by obsessions, you have been taken by other people's addictive behaviors and their forms of manipulation and gaslighting, not the good kind of manipulation. Okay, not the manipulation that means you clean, you clear, you cleanse. Okay, the type of manipulation that drowns you, that limits you, that confines you. You've learned, you even suffered. I hope not a lot, but you could have suffered like the fall, or it's like the fall of the mind, or the fall of your justified path in the midst of you walking a very justified path along your journey. You fall, or you see others fall, and like, it's like, yes, that was part of the journey. And now having learned those lessons, it's like you are not afraid of the blank space, but you must understand that the liminal space, you've learned a lot from it. It is karmically justified. Even if you didn't win it all, you could have won a lot more than you suppose, right? The payout is a lot better than you thought. Look at this lineup here, okay? Very spiritual, but very physical, very bodily, very spiritual body. It is all that. It is all the spiritual bodies. All the spiritual bodies that you suppose are part of your journey, they are all here applauding you and alluding to, hey, it doesn't come without the dark, because in the dark is where you find the gifts that enlighten you, and in the dark is enlightenment. Okay, and I don't mean that only in the dark, but there are enlightened gifts, enlightenments in the dark as well as the light. We have temperance here, we have karma, justice, and then we have the world. You're in between all of it. It's likely that God wants you to continue to kick the weirdos out, right? Like people coming out of the woodworks, because they're like, look what you got. Look what they got. Yeah, you better look at what Capricorn got, okay? Because they ain't giving nothing to you. Did you work for it? No. Do you want to work for it? Maybe we'll hire you, right, Capricorn? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we don't want to hire you, okay? Okay, wow. Okay, all right, I'm not going to F with you. You got me giggling over here. Look. Wow, Queen of Wands. How exalted. I don't know. You have Knight of Pentacles. This is what I mean. Some people are worthy of staying. Something. Go watch the Cancer reading. I don't know why. I mean, that's your opposite sign, right? Maybe you like there's something to take away, but maybe there is a Cancer sign that you're like, oh yeah, like I want to help them, or like maybe you're helping each other, right? In a way, I don't know. Because you have Virgo here, you have Virgo, Leo, where both of you are finding healthy forms of expression, or like both of you friends, like girlfriends or sisterly friends, or even if you're not feminine or a woman or female, like this is empowering in a caring manner. Like even if you are both very, very masculine, I don't want you to think that that's not for you. It just is like very, there's a lot of care in that. Like you've learned from your friendship, from a motherly type of friend, from a motherly experience, from a very caring. This is really all about your space though. I'm not lying. You have the freaking Empress. Like I strongly believe it is your friendships. I strongly believe that maybe there even is a masculine in and around you, or who has sort of led you here, right? Like they may not even know. Or Capricorn, is this you? Are you coming out of the military? You're coming out of an order, okay? Coming out of disorder, right? Into this refined order where you help the mothers, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Look, the Chariot. Between you and the Cancer, there's a good relationship there, but between now and also the beginning of winter, there's a lot of uprising, upheaval, a lot of energy, right? Look, the gates are open. It's very cool. Love, yeah. Wait, we started the message with that. Like there's love coming, even if you don't want it. But it will require you. Oh my God, there's so much. There are another major here. I think you're really looking at the masculines in your life. Even if you are masculine, who isn't involved romantically with masculines, you are looking at masculine relationships around you and how they're like really not be good for you. There's like something to say about that. Like people are taking from you. Yes, look, you're breaking away. Okay. Yeah, it has a lot to do with masculinity here. We have Mars in Aries, and then we have Saturn in Pisces. In the last 2 years, you're coming out of that too. You're no longer suppressing your independence. You maybe were involved in taking care of masculines in your home or in your family, and that may have brought you into the understanding that there's a lot that you need to leave behind, or there's a lot of behaviors that were not allowing you to be in this independent zone. And now you're like cutting them out, okay? And maybe even feminine forces are helping you if you are that kind of man who would allow, right? You're like, yeah, I needed the help of all my feminines, right? Talk about it. Scorpio, death at the bottom. Yeah, you have reached a treasure, and now it's like the real treasure hunt begins because you're taking it on. Four of Wands, Venus in Aries. This will soon start to pick up speed. Okay, it's stewing. Look at you. very masculine. We were talking about that. Okay, so you could very well meet a masculine. You are becoming asserted as a masculine leader. You are very attractive. You are attracting a masculine. You are an attractive masculine. I don't know. There's celebration up ahead. You're moving on. You maybe even got the wind is finally like, okay, I can get on with it after having suffered at the hands of this obsessive addiction, or like after receiving help, now I can move on from it. It's a huge transformation that is even outside of you. It's now you see it, that it wasn't like you weren't alone in this, but it was like a lot of society trapped you in it, right? Whoa. Holy moly. So it was like, yeah, it's difficult when society tells us it's okay, that this is what it's supposed to be like, right? It's like, oh, then we have to tackle that mentality as well. Like that, oh, you should be a man, so you should do this, or you're a woman, so you do that, or you're like a lesser human being because you're neither very womanly or very masculine, or it's like, what the hell, like, no. But then a lot of us have to understand that how we internalize that, which is not even a part of our internal spirit or soul, it still becomes internalized along the way, and that makes the battle that much harder, right? Be careful of stepping into situations you may not be able to get out of. Retreat from complicated situations. Okay, this is a gift of wisdom and generosity. You don't know yet what will come from it, right? So lean on the good. Keep eliminating the bad. Thank you very much, Capricorn. I honor you, your path. I hope that this message helps. Thank you. Wow, how beautiful. I'm very zen. You're very zen. I hope you're very zen.